What's going on, guys? On another episode of Jinx Did Nothing Wrong. The most ironic title you'll ever hear. Now, today I'm going to showcase a deck because I think this deck is absolutely hilarious and it tests out a lot of cards, especially the new cards. And there's probably a plethora of ways that people will actually play this deck correctly, but at least you'll be able to see how it was played incorrectly and in a fun way. We're going to be testing out the gray... Oh my god, I'm like, is it left click or is it right click? And I always forget what click it is. Gray Apothecary. Now, the Gray Apothecary, when an ally with 5+ power dies, create a random follower with 5+ power in hand. The pulls that this thing does is absolutely hilarious. It is, I've gotten, just for example, I've gotten Cytheria from it and had a crazy late game board because of it. It gave me Commander Ladros. At one point I was like, wait, what? I got a Commander Ladros? And I mean, yes, it's in Shadow Isle, so it's not as crazy, but it also gave me the Bright Steel formation. And the last funny one that it gave me was the Hydra All-Seer. It's just a funny thing that you can start getting stuff. It creates a element of randomness that I think is slightly a bit unfair. But the issue that this deck has always had, and this is like the Reputation 5 deck, is that it always had an issue that once all their monsters died, you were kind of screwed over. So this is the point of this is to see how much refill does it give you, and I think it does give you enough. Plus, obviously, if you have 2 of them on the field, you will be getting 2 monsters per. So we're going to be trying to do a decent amount with the package. Thrashing Snapper, because if they block it, I get a thing over it. It kind of makes them a little bit wary to even block it. Mark of the Isles for some fun trades in case they think that they're going to kill it with a spell, most likely. And yes, most of the time it's going to put us to 5 attack, but it also is to protect us against burns and, oh, they thought that they were going to kill with Annie, but they're not, or they thought they can throw a spell. I was going to throw the unit away anyway, so let me give it +2/+2, survive and push for damage, or get a reputation, or every XYZ. Same thing with Trifarian Seeker. Great on that card, because half the time they always try to ping it for 1, and it's also 5 attack. We are also using the Viego package because the encroaching mist start to get really big, and once they get big, they auto trigger this. So for every encroaching mist that dies, once it's at least 5 power, you will then start to get some pretty fun interactions, I'll say the least. Culling Strike is because Allow is annoying, and so is Annie, and so is pretty much anything that has less than 3 power. And we're also trying the Haunted Tomb because I have tried it, and it will bring you back your LeBlanc, it will bring you back your Viego, it will bring you back obviously the strongest dead ally, but I'm just trying to say it also includes champions as well. LeBlanc is just because I want to start copying stuff and doing shenanigans like that, because yes, I can copy something that's big, it dies, and then it comes back for the Haunted Tomb, or for this card, the Harrowing Return, it can bring back a strong dead allied follower for 4, which could still be my another Trifarian Glory Seeker that died earlier. This card is actually pretty nuts, and I think you're going to see it more often. And Thorn of the Rose, 5 attack, as you know, and we're doing 1 copy of the Deserter just because obviously it does synergize with one. It starts off with 5 power, but it does synergize with the Mist, so it could be a really big, huge, overwhelming 5-drop that has crazy amazing stats. And then there's Viego, Hydravine, and then 1 Kindler, which I actually will probably take out later on, but I have so much ways to actually revive LeBlanc in Viego. I don't really think I need this. I could probably do a little better, honestly, a better pick, but I'll figure that out after we do a couple matches for you guys. And yeah, see if I can get you guys some wacky gameplay of the Apothecary in action. I feel like by default I have to show gameplay against this deck because of how popular it is. The Kindler is dead draw. This is Jin Annie, and definitely gonna start off with a Culling Strike, because then if he opens Annie, we can instantly do that. I should probably take this out too, because their attack is pretty much irrelevant. We do need some early game here, and we do. But they usually have a decent amount of pings, but it's not like, actually no, they don't actually ping my board, they usually ping my Necklace. So does he have turn 1 Annie? No, Crack Shot Crochet. Now if I wanted to, I could kill that. He'll still open attack, or will he get greedy and then play a card? If he plays Annie, I will kill Annie. Or does he just open attack just to guarantee that he can attack for free, which is technically smarter to do. I don't know if he's smart. He's a burn player, and this version honestly is brain dead, but I do feel like there's other versions of Annie that like you do have to kind of think. No, Boom Crew Ricky. I don't know, and this is gonna be the hard thing for my deck. So I think for here, I'm not gonna kill it because I dream of Annie. So he's getting a free attack here. What is that? 5 damage, I think. Yeah, fantastic. Could have honestly stopped it, obviously, by at least killing this. Most likely the Boom Cool Ricky, but I'm gonna go crash into it now anyway. He has 3 mana, so I don't think he'll really play anything. So I'm gonna play this. Obviously this is just thing. We do have reputation. Oh my lord. So he's looking for the open attack, which is fine. I'm gonna kill the thing with the most HP, though it doesn't really matter technically too much. Who does this? Is 1, this is 2, so I guess technically killing this is smarter. Will he trade? No. What? Sir, do you know what deck you're playing? Sir, your HP is irrelevant. My HP is important. Okay. So does he open? I'm gonna have to Culling Strike one of them now, because it's, yeah. Though now there's no point to. They already attacked. They already did what they wanted to do. So I think here I do stuff and then I'll Culling Strike it. Let's get a minion on board. Let's try this. What do you play, sir? I don't think he has Annie. He would have played Annie a jillion times ago. He might draw into Annie, but I think we're doing okay. He has 3 cards left in his hand. I think that we're doing perfectly fine as far as like actually dealing with this a little bit. With reputation, we have 2 or whatever, so I can still play this, and I can also play this, which should give me my. Okay, that kind of sucks. It gives me this. I think it's random because they're both 5/1s, so maybe that would be some deck building that I have to adjust for. Okay, he's going for the juggler. I respect it. So we take out one of you guys. Oh, you know what? That was stupid. Oh, that is dumb. I gotta remember he has that card. I should have saved that. Okay, learning experience. I should technically have saved that for that exact action right there. So now he could trade. I think his smartest thing to do would be to trade into this with the 2/1, and then he has an open. No, he doesn't have an open attack. As long as this doesn't screw me, I will revive. Oh, it tells you. Oh, that is so good. Now the next thing I want to see if I can manipulate. If I can manipulate this. Actually, I still lose on open. No, I don't, because I have Mark of the Owls. So I actually don't lose on open. That's cool though that it tells you. That means if I Mark of the Owl something else, I could have influenced that. He's probably gonna open. No, he's not. I will revive them. That is a cool interaction. Now I could easily here. He says it's game over, but I can stun this. And then we only should take 1 damage. And he knows I have a ton of stuns too. I want to play Viego, but I can't. I have to probably wait until my next turn to play Viego. They have 3 stuns right now. So he does actually swing with this, which is fantastic. He doesn't even have to, so this is just a this is a monkey brain, what they call a smooth brain play. He doesn't have to attack with this whatsoever, but he is. Unless he has some other shenanigans. Okay, so that's what he means. So that would stop this. I have a way to stop everything else inside of that. See? And then we still take 4. Oh yeah, because of the 3 here. We'd only take the 1 damage. And if I actually had reputation, no. So this deck doesn't really do well with that. Actually, I think it's just my misplays, honestly. Alright, so yeah, if I had saved Culling Strike for Noxian Fervor, if I was thinking like that smart, that would have been great.
Victory requires a sharp blade.
Now we do have in this match, I do have the Great Apothecary in hand, so I could have just played it right there, but it's my attacking turn, so I should pressure him with the Glorious Trifeaker Seeker. Okay, I don't even. There you go, cool.
Get him.
I love that he is controlled by the spider, but he's like controlling it, like in its voice lines. All right, so hopefully he doesn't kill me because he's actually doing Jin Swain, not Annie. So I'm expecting him to ping a lot of my stuff, which is weird for him to open attack. I can't block anyway. It allows me to play my thing, and we get to see the fun. It is time for fun. So if he would have did this before, so now you guys get to see the variants, like the absolute nutcase. So for that, I get a Furious Shellfolk when I'm summoned. If I did the next, well, not the best thing. I actually think that I want to try a discard version with this card. I can see how people might want to play it. Like I think some people are like, it would be really good with Rumble, but it sees, oh, I see, and I get to try. I get an ethereal thing. So do I have a 2-drop? No, I don't, unfortunately.
The prettier the rose, the sharper the thorns.
So I do think that there's a lot of crazy cool things you could do with this deck. And since as long as you play the card, it doesn't really matter. Like it really doesn't matter, because each card is something different. Like I sit there and look at the clouds, and there's no way he can be like, oh, I'll definitely could play around this. You can't. It's not ethereal, which I think would be a nice balance to it if they wanted to even try to balance it. It's a literal thing, and then these cards start to revive crazy stuff. You are what, sir? Okay. Your deck, my deck is getting craziness that you have no idea.
Striking left and stunning wit.
Reputation-wise, we have 1. Okay, so he probably wanted to, I don't know why he skipped his turn the other time. This one is now the Throne of Rose. I don't know, maybe it's the last big one. It's like I can't get the Throne of Rose anymore. I'm gonna stun this. And now Culling Strike actually can kill Swain as well if he drops Swain before he's leveled up. So I'm hoping that. So let's see what he does. Okay, he's gonna ping my thing straight out. And this is what I was talking about, like having the Mark of the Owls just in case. But weird for a Swain deck to have a lot of 1-swings. Oh, look at that guy. That's a big guy. And also you can obviously see like the oh, hi Swain. Sorry. That's a no-no. That's just a no-no, sir. I'm sorry. But what the hell was I talking about? I saw Swain and I lost my. I was like, yes, perfect. I was just talking about how this is perfect for you. Definitely wish I could like discard. Like this is. I mean, this is a really good card in this matchup because he's just trying to ping me all day. I can Culling Strike this again, but I'm not. If there was a way to make this like fast with like maybe center or something, that'd be nuts. Trying to get my reputation up, but it's kind of hard to. This is not gonna help me do it. No champion has died, so we'll just drop Big Boy here.
I'm back. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. And obviously what's cool is that the cards that this thing generates also generates another card. So once you get one, you get them all. And and that's what I was saying is that once you play a card, once you play it, and as long as they don't kill this, doesn't matter. I think the only thing is that it dies. I don't. Obliterate is different from dying, but it's pretty cool.
Showcase the beauty of tragedy.
All right, so Homeboy is in here. He just drew it because he played a couple things. So this is a. It's cool to know, like you can tell when he's fresh draws this. So, oh wait, why don't I just play this? Is there any way I could fake this? There is. I'm gonna fake it. We're gonna play the Gal first to kind of bait him into a play that maybe he spends a little bit more mana here, and then I can actually kill Jin like that. Oh. Oh. He probably still has some other things up his sleeve, but now I feel like we could drop this Big Boy. Because what reason do we have this? Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So how do you protect your Jin now in these two regions? Okay, you can flock it. Now, I'm pretty sure now this thing will revive, the Furious Shellfolk, which is kind of funny. Now we have this, the Ether Fiend. There's no way how do you play around that? I mean, this is Shadow Owl, so you could technically have been like, yes, he definitely has the Ether Fiend in his deck. Oh, that's cute. Now I think for certain, now all my things will be that, which is great. Now I have a 4-mana big challenger that comes out. Now we have the Fury Scout Mother. Like, what? Oh, Diego, why? But that is the only issue that I've seen so far is
Places to go, people to be.
is the aspect of your hand being insanely full most of the time. I can't even use these now. So at least you get the downsides, the ups and the downs. I can actually also play on that a little bit and maybe Counter Strike something. I kind of want to play something so that he will play something, but he's holding on. He's about to get his Raven Bloom and then we're kind of screwed. I think it's actually going to be a thing to run that other card. I forgot what it's called. The Withering. Oh, Viego's like, nah, bro, I'm still here. He does this for her, for us. Have no no encroaching miss, so he's pretty much raw. Gonna stun the Viego, which is fine. He can still play this, and then once he plays that, I think that's when I'm in big trouble. This will revive the other guy, and I can actually do it twice. So for Fearsome, this is obviously what this card is kind of designed for, is to kind of mess up and Fearsome, so they won't be able to block. Does that kills her? That's fine. Wish I could manipulate that in some way. Again, I really want my Mark of the Isles. Oh, I can draw my Shen straight out of my deck. Thank God. Thank God I can draw my Shen. So we do get that. Oh my, wait, I can't attack. So, I mean, obviously I would love for him to play that, but he's not going to. He's going to wait until I attack. Which in theory would be fine for me, but I do want to start triggering my reputations, so I'm going to attack. He's going to block with the 1-3. Okay, fine. Again, my hand size is a huge issue. I'm going to burn a card here. I don't want to burn a card here. Oh, maybe I should have just still used that. I can use that for next turn, though. I have no issues. I don't want to burn a card, so I just use the Culling Strike. Yes, I can use it on Swain, but Swain's going to be leveled. Is he leveled already? I think he is. If he opened the attack here, he does not. He's going for the stun, which is fine. Now, since Viego is stunned, I could kill him and then kill an enemy. And then whenever I use this guy, right now he's just going to revive LeBlanc. But I think having multiple blockers here is a little bit more important. Or any of these other options pretty good. The treasures in the deck is kind of funny. I could drop Cytheria as well, but I think that's not going to be the best option here. Because now I can actually kill the Ether thing here and then kill that. Now he's going to go straight for the attack. I have no way to fundamentally stop this. Put my biggest thing in there. He probably has Decimates in his deck as well. Alright, so we're getting bigger and bigger. If there's a way I could just heal, maybe that would be a good thing to put into this deck. Even ally a barrier. That might, no, I didn't have any blockers there. The first deck and the second death, that's funny. So doing that, he has 3 cards in his hand. Is Decimate, Decimate, and then also Decimate. That's what he has. Oh. Oh, okay. He got me on that one. Oh, no he didn't. Yeah. Completely was paying attention to that. Thank you, sir. Oh, baby. Is it? Oh, you hate to see it. And then you also love to see it. How do you stop this, sir? I could slow play this, or I could actually just do this too. Oh, Lord. This deck does not have direct kill. I mean, it actually technically does with like Incinerate with Annie stuff. He could insta kill this, but he needs to play a card because I can pull everything in and just have Viego attack. He needs to play a card and have a combat trick up his sleeve. Oh, the Leviathan. The Leviathan's the Viego with the tacticalness. Oh boy. And this is the Grey Apothecary.
Victory awaits. Born a patrician, I became a soldier.
Who cares? I don't know what you have that could stop this. I don't think that there is a way. And actually, as long as Viego is alive, I'll always steal the Leviathan. I'll keep taking it in his nexus. Now, normally I would throw more matches, but I honestly think that there's no better gameplay that I can get to show you. And as you can say, I don't really care if I lose. I just want to showcase the concept because I want someone to steal it, which is gonna happen eventually. Someone to just take it and then like make it better. Or you guys can give me options because I have, as you can see, is there a way to show? Here we go. I have a decent amount of green gems. If I don't have a card, I can make it. So if you guys have suggestions, you guys want me to try stuff out, feel free because I would love to try out a deck. You want to throw me deck codes in the comments if I might try it out, and yeah, we could maybe get this thing going. It'd be so funny, you know? Jinx did nothing wrong. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.